Good morning, YouTube. Here is a good question. Here's a good question. How soon is too soon to start a new relationship? Oh, sorry. How soon is too soon to start a new relationship? And there is only the person that is only the person that is in a relationship or getting into that relationship can answer that question. Because my wife asked me, she said, "Do you think that do you think that you got into another relationship, meaning her, too soon?" And the answer is no. Usually, usually when you get that question, it is because there are things that are transpiring in the new relationship that resemble trauma from the old relationship. That's how, when people say, say for an example, if somebody sees me get into a new relationship and the new relationship happens to fail, well, what happened? They're gonna, if people ask me what happened, and if you go into detail about what happened, the person that I'm telling says, "See, I knew you should have waited. You should have waited before you jumped into," and it's not gonna say a new relationship. They're gonna phrase it as, "Why you should have waited before you moved into that relationship, the one that you jumped in," meaning that you should have took time to vet people more closely. You should have took time. I knew there's somebody else. Blah blah blah. That's the time. That's where you usually get that from. That is now. That's the only time that you really get that. Well, you should have took time to heal. Or you should have took time to heal. Meaning that you jumped into another relationship without healing, and that in turns means that you're fretting over your past relationship. So you remember, I'm a psychology major, counseling major. So the only time you're going to get that is when you run into those two ordeals. But me as a person personally, if I already knew that I am ready to be a husband, or this is what I want to do, what am I waiting for? If I chose a person to do that with that I thought would suit that need, what was I waiting for? Was I wait? The only reason why I would delay or wait is if I needed to date the field more, play the field. Okay, let me see what this person's about. Okay, let me see what that one's about. But if I already thought I found something that, was suitable, what was I waiting for? Now it's true, and you can take this on a number of terms. It is a true fact that you don't know a person until you live with them. That is 100% true. But at that time, once the deal is done, I mean, what am I doing? Am I out there having sex with multiple women? giving my time, my soul to multiple ladies just to find that one. No, if I am going to wait, if I am going to wait, then that waiting time should be to improve myself. Now, mind you, when I'm already coming into a relationship, I'm already improved. I got my dollars right. I got this right. I'm ready to proceed forward. So, as far as waiting, or waiting before you jumped into a new relationship, there was no waiting for me. There was like, hey, I like you, I dig you, I see that you have some of the core values that I'm looking for. Let's do it. Now, the person that's asking this question, if she's like, well, you should have waited, you've got to actually look at, in my terms, you got to actually look at yourself. Were you ready? Did you think that this was all you thought it would be? Because I'm on my end. I'm ready. I knew what being a husband and told. I knew what being a provider and told. I knew what pairing up with a person, because I had just come from that. I had just experienced that for a long period of time. So I knew, or I know, the details of my job description. So as far as waiting, I already know. I already know what I'm supposed to be doing. So usually it depends on that person, and that person was me. I already knew what I wanted. So there was no searching the field, dating various different women. I knew what I wanted. So how soon is too soon? It depends on the person. It depends on that person that is moving into that relationship. It depends on them. Okay, well, you need to take time to heal. What I need? What am I healing from? What am I healing from? Number one. And number two, while I'm taking the time to heal, am I healing in the arms of various different women? That's the only way that I'm gonna look at that. But if I chose you, what was I waiting for? You had all the qualifications that I thought that would suit my needs. Let me guys know what you think in the comment section. Peace.